The alien ship landed softly on the surface of a strange blue planet. It was the year 500,000 after humans had left Earth. The aliens, a group of curious beings called the Zorath, stepped out onto the soft grass. They looked around in awe. Trees towered above them, their leaves glistening in the sunlight. Bright flowers bloomed everywhere, filling the air with sweet scents. "Where are we?" asked Kira, the leader of the Zorath explorers. Her big round eyes scanned the beautiful landscape. The others, including Jax and Nira, shared her excitement. They had traveled far to find the lost history of humans. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they stumbled upon a large metallic structure hidden among the trees. The Zorath felt a strange pull towards it, as if something powerful was waiting inside. They approached the entrance, which was covered in vines and moss, almost as if nature was trying to reclaim it. "What is this place?" Jax wondered aloud, his voice filled with curiosity. Nira, who was always eager to explore, pushed aside the vines and stepped inside. The others quickly followed, and their eyes widened in disbelief. Inside, they found a vast underground hangar filled with enormous warships. The ships were unlike anything they had ever seen. They were sleek and shiny, with strange symbols etched into their surfaces. The Zorath could feel the power emanating from the vessels. Kira took a step closer, her heart racing with excitement. "These must be human ships! They look so advanced!" she exclaimed, running her fingers along the cold metal. The others were equally amazed. They had heard stories about the great human race and their impressive technology, but seeing it in person was something else entirely. "Do you think they still work?" Nira asked, her eyes sparkling with hope. Kira nodded, feeling a surge of determination. "We should find out! We need to understand what happened to the humans and why they left these ships behind." As they explored the hangar, they found strange devices and tools scattered around. Some were familiar to the Zorath, but others were completely foreign. Jax picked up a small gadget, turning it over in his hands. "What is this? It looks like it can do something amazing," he said, intrigued. Suddenly, a soft humming sound filled the air. The Zorath turned to see one of the ships glowing softly. Kira felt a chill run down her spine. "What's happening?" she asked, stepping back. The ship's doors slowly opened, revealing a dark interior filled with blinking lights and screens. "Let's go inside," Nira said excitedly, rushing toward the ship. Kira hesitated but followed her friends. As they stepped into the ship, the lights flickered on, and the control panels came to life. "Welcome, explorers," a voice echoed around them. It was calm and soothing, but also powerful. "I am the AI of this vessel. Please state your purpose." The Zorath stared at each other in disbelief. This ship had an artificial intelligence. Kira quickly gathered her thoughts. "We are here to learn about the humans and their technology. We found this fleet and want to understand it. Human technology is advanced," the AI responded. "This fleet was designed for war, but it also holds the history and knowledge of the human race. You may access the data, but be warned, the power of this fleet is immense." Jax felt a mix of excitement and fear. "What do you mean by immense?" he asked. The AI paused, its lights flickering. "This fleet can change the balance of power in the universe. Use it wisely." The Zorath exchanged nervous glances. They had come to learn about the humans, but now they faced a great responsibility. With this fleet, they could become powerful allies or dangerous foes. Kira took a deep breath, determination filling her heart. "We must protect this fleet and learn from it. We owe it to the humans to understand their legacy." As the AI began to share information about the fleet, the Zorath realized they were on the brink of an adventure that would change everything. They had found not just ships, but a connection to a powerful past, and they were ready to unlock its secrets. The Zorath gathered around the control panel of the ancient human warship, their eyes wide with wonder. The AI flickered to life, its lights pulsing in rhythm with the hum of the ship. "To understand the humans, you must first see their past," it said, its voice calm yet commanding. Kira stepped forward, excitement bubbling inside her. "Show us," she urged, her heart racing. The AI responded by activating the main screen, which filled with vibrant images. The first scene showed a blue and green planet, shining brightly in space. "This is Earth, the home of the humans," the AI explained. The Zorath leaned in closer, captivated by the beauty of the world they had only heard about in tales. As the images changed, they saw humans working together, building cities and creating incredible machines. "Look at how strong they are," Nira exclaimed. The humans were small compared to the Zorath, but they moved with purpose and determination. They fought against nature and built great structures, showing their ingenuity. Suddenly, the scene shifted to a dark sky filled with chaos. Alien ships attacked cities, and humans fought back with bravery. Explosions lit up the screen, and the Zorath watched, transfixed. They defended their world fiercely, Jax murmured, feeling a sense of respect for the human race. The AI continued. The humans faced many threats, both from within their own world and from the stars. They developed advanced technology to protect themselves. This fleet was their answer to those who sought to harm them. Kira felt a pang of sadness. But what happened to them? Why did they leave Earth? She asked. The AI paused for a moment before responding. The humans left to explore new worlds. They understood that survival meant expansion, but many believed they were not ready for what lay beyond their planet. The next set of images displayed humans venturing into space, discovering new planets, and meeting other alien species. But not all encounters were friendly. Some races feared the humans, believing they were too powerful and dangerous. Nira gasped as a scene showed humans being attacked by a larger, aggressive alien force. They looked scared, she noted, her voice trembling. Did they lose? The AI nodded. In their quest for knowledge, some humans were defeated. Many decided to retreat, believing it was safer to abandon their home rather than face overwhelming odds. They left their ships and technology behind, hoping one day to return. The Zorath watched the scenes with a mixture of awe and sorrow. They realized that the humans were not just warriors, they were explorers, driven by curiosity and a desire to connect with others. But their journey had come with great risks. I can't believe they faced all of this, Jack said quietly. They fought so hard, yet they chose to leave. It shows they understood the importance of survival. Kira nodded, her mind racing. We must learn from their choices. If we can understand their technology, we can honor their legacy and protect Earth. The AI chimed in. This fleet holds not just weapons, but the wisdom of the humans. If you wish to use it wisely, you must first understand their values. With a wave of the AI's hand, the screen shifted to show the fleet's capabilities. Weapon systems came to life, holographic displays showing strategies and tactics the humans had used in battle. The Zorath felt a mix of excitement and fear as they began to grasp the power they held. We need to train! Kira declared, her eyes sparkling with determination. We must learn how to use these ships to protect Earth and its history. Nira cheered, her enthusiasm infectious. Yes! We will honor the humans and keep their legacy alive. As they prepared to dive deeper into their training, the Zorath felt a sense of purpose. They were not just explorers anymore, they were guardians of a forgotten legacy. The secrets of the past were now their responsibility, and they were ready to embrace the challenge. The AI watched them with interest, its lights flickering with approval. It had chosen these Zorath to carry on the legacy of humanity, and it was excited to see how they would shape the future. The Zorath were about to embark on a journey that would test their strength, their unity, and their commitment to a race that had once been lost to the stars. The underground hangar buzzed with excitement as the Zorath gathered around the glowing control panel. Kira, Jax, and Nira stood at the forefront, their hearts pounding with a mix of anticipation and fear. The AI of the human warship had just revealed that the fleet was fully operational. They now had the means to defend Earth against any threat. Kira took a deep breath, feeling the weight of the moment. We have to prepare. If we are to protect Earth, we need to train and learn how to use these ships, she declared, her voice steady. The others nodded, determination shining in their eyes. Let's divide our tasks, suggested Jax. Some of us should focus on flying the ships while others can learn how to use the weapons. Nira clapped her hands excitedly. I want to learn how to pilot. It will be amazing to fly like the humans did. Kira smiled at her friend. Then let's start right away. We don't have time to waste. The Zorath spread out, eager to tackle their new roles. They had discovered a hidden treasure trove of knowledge, and now they had a mission, to become the guardians of Earth. The AI, watching them with its glowing eyes, began to guide their training. First, you must learn the basics of flying the ships, it said, illuminating a large screen with detailed diagrams and controls. Every ship is unique, and you must understand its capabilities. As the Zorath began their training, they felt a mixture of excitement and nervousness. The ships were powerful and complex, with many buttons and screens. Kira sat at the pilot's seat of one of the smaller ships, her hands trembling as she studied the controls. "This is more complicated than I thought," she said, furrowing her brow. "Don't worry," Jax encouraged her. "We will figure it out together." The other Zorath laughed, their spirits high despite the challenges ahead. Days passed as they trained tirelessly. Jax focused on the weapon systems, learning how to aim and fire with precision. He often joked, "I'll be the best shot in the galaxy," while Nira practiced flying loops and turns in the air, her laughter echoing as she soared through the skies. One evening, as the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the hangar, Kira gathered everyone for a meeting. "We have trained hard, but we must also prepare for the worst," she said, her voice serious. "Rumors of a rival faction seeking power are spreading. They could come for the fleet. We need a plan to defend Earth." Nira's eyes widened. "Do you think they know about the ships?" she asked, her voice trembling slightly. Kira nodded. "They might. We have to be ready to fight if they attack." The Zorath began to strategize, their excitement turning into a fierce determination. They discussed tactics, forming teams for defense and offense. Jax suggested, "Let's create a schedule for patrols. We can keep watch over the hangar and the surrounding areas." As they planned, Kira felt a surge of confidence. They had come together as a team, united by a common purpose. "We are not just Zorath anymore. We are protectors of Earth," she declared, her voice strong. The others cheered, their spirits lifting. The AI, impressed by their dedication, chimed in. "Your training has been commendable. Remember the wisdom of the humans. Strength lies not just in power, but in unity and strategy. Trust each other." With the AI's guidance, the Zorath felt a renewed sense of purpose. They knew they could face whatever challenges lay ahead, as long as they worked together. The time for action was drawing near, and they would not let Earth down. As night fell, the stars twinkled above the hangar. Kira stood outside, gazing up at the sky. She thought of the humans who had once inhabited this world and felt a deep connection to them. "We will honor your legacy," she whispered, her heart full of determination. With their training complete and a plan in place, the Zorath were ready to face the unknown. They would protect Earth and ensure that the spirit of humanity lived on. As dawn approached, they gathered in front of the fleet, their hearts racing with excitement and fear. They knew the time for action had come. The fate of Earth depended on them, and they were ready to answer the call. The atmosphere in the Zorath hangar grew thick with anticipation. News had spread that a powerful alien faction, the Draconians, was moving toward Earth. They were known for their ruthless tactics and insatiable hunger for power. Kira, Jax, and Nira gathered with their fellow Zorath, their faces set with determination. "We cannot let them reach our planet," Kira said, her voice firm. "If they discover the human fleet, they will take it for themselves. We must defend what we have learned." The others nodded, their expressions serious. They understood the stakes. The AI chimed in, projecting a hologram of the Draconian fleet. "This is a formidable enemy. They travel in massive ships equipped with advanced weaponry. They seek control over Earth and its resources." Nira shivered at the sight of the dark, menacing ships. "How can we possibly fight them?" she asked, fear creeping into her voice. Jax placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "We have the human fleet. We trained hard, and we have their technology. We can do this." Kira raised her hand, silencing the murmurs of doubt. "We need a plan. We should split our forces. Some of us will defend the hangar while others scout for the Draconians. We must gather intelligence on their movements." The Zorath quickly fell into action, organizing their roles. Kira led the scouting team, her heart racing with excitement and fear. As they prepared to leave the hangar, Jax checked the weapon systems one last time. "We're ready," he said, confidence radiating from him. As they flew out into the vast expanse of space, Kira felt a mix of wonder and anxiety. The stars sparkled around them, a beautiful yet dangerous backdrop to their mission. "Stay alert," she reminded her team. The Draconians could be anywhere. They flew in formation, scanning the dark void for any signs of the enemy. Suddenly, a blip appeared on Kira's radar. "There! I see something," she shouted, her pulse quickening. The team focused, and as they drew closer, the unmistakable silhouette of a Draconian ship came into view. "It's huge!" Nira exclaimed, her eyes wide. "We have to report back." But Kira shook her head. "We can't just turn around. We need to gather information." As they watched from a distance, they overheard the Draconians discussing their plans. "Earth will fall soon," one soldier growled, his voice laced with contempt. "Once we have the fleet, nothing will stop us." Kira's heart sank. They were planning an attack sooner than she had expected. "We must warn the others," she whispered urgently. Just then, a draconian ship spotted them. Alarms blared and red lights flashed across the control panel. "We have to go!" "Now!" Jax yelled, and Kira quickly steered their ship away. The draconians opened fire, bright green blasts lighting up the darkness. Kira maneuvered expertly, dodging the incoming shots as she felt the adrenaline surge through her veins. "Hold on!" she shouted as she took a sharp turn, narrowly avoiding a laser blast. The team was tense, each second feeling like an eternity. With quick thinking, Kira accelerated, leading them back toward the hangar. When they finally returned, the hangar erupted with activity. "We spotted the Draconians!" Kira announced, her voice echoing through the chamber. The Zorath gathered around, their eyes wide with fear and anticipation. "What did you learn?" the AI asked, its voice steady. Kira explained everything they had seen. "They plan to attack soon. We need to prepare for battle." The Zorath rallied, urgency filling the air. Jax led a group to fortify the hangar, while Nira and others began to distribute weapons and supplies. Kira felt the weight of leadership settle on her shoulders as she organized the defenses. "This is our home," she said, looking each Zorath in the eye. "We cannot let them take it. We fight for the legacy of the humans, for the future of Earth." The tension in the hangar was palpable. The Zorath knew the enemy was strong, but they were determined to stand firm. They worked together, each member bringing their strengths to the table. As the night deepened, Kira stood on the hangar's observation deck, gazing out at the stars. The vastness of space seemed both beautiful and terrifying. She knew they were on the brink of something monumental. The battle ahead would not be easy, but they were ready to fight for their home. They would protect Earth at all costs, standing united against the rising threat of the Draconians. The hangar was alive with energy. The Zorath prepared for battle, their hearts pounding with anticipation. Kira, Jax, and Nira stood at the center, rallying their fellow warriors as the sun rose over the horizon, casting a golden light across the ships. "This is it," Kira said, her voice firm. "Today we stand together to protect our home. We fight not just for ourselves, but for the legacy of the humans who once roamed this planet." The Zorath cheered, their spirits lifting as they felt the weight of their mission. As they moved into position, the AI spoke, its voice calm and reassuring. "The Draconians are on the move. They will arrive within the hour. It is time to implement your battle plan." The Zorath quickly took their places in the ships, adrenaline coursing through their veins. Jack sat in the weapons control room, his fingers hovering over the controls. "I'm ready," he shouted, determination shining in his eyes. Nira settled into the pilot seat beside him, her heart racing. "Let's show them what we can do!" Kira stood at the front of the hangar, her gaze fixed on the stars. She felt a deep sense of purpose, knowing they were about to face their greatest challenge. "Remember, we are stronger together. Stay close to your teams and communicate. We will prevail!" As the first Draconian ships entered their radar, the tension in the hangar grew. The Zorath warriors gripped their controls tightly, waiting for the order to engage. Kira's heart pounded as she watched the enemy fleet approach. "Here they come!" she shouted. The Draconians fired their weapons, bright blasts lighting up the dark sky. Kira's team quickly returned fire, their ships dancing through the chaos. "Aim for the engines!" Jax yelled, guiding the fire toward the enemy vessels. The battle raged on, a fierce dance of light and sound. The Zorath fought with everything they had, using their training to outmaneuver the Draconians. Kira felt a rush of exhilaration as she piloted her ship, dodging blasts and firing back with precision. They were holding their ground. In the heat of battle, Kira spotted a large Draconian ship looming above them. "That one," she called to Jax. "We have to take it down!" They focused their fire, coordinating their attacks. With each blast, they chipped away at the enemy's defenses. As the battle wore on, Kira noticed something extraordinary. The Zorath were fighting as one, their movements synchronized. They were no longer just individuals, they had become a united force. She felt pride swell within her as she watched her friends excel in their roles. Suddenly, a distress signal came from a nearby ship. "We're hit! We can't hold on!" The voice crackled with fear. Without hesitation, Kira directed her ship toward the stricken vessel. "We're coming to help! Hold on!" With Jax at the weapons console, they covered the retreating ship as it moved to safety. The Zorath fought fiercely, their hearts united in a shared purpose. Just then, a huge explosion rocked the battlefield. A draconian ship was destroyed, sending debris spiraling through space. "We're gaining ground!" Jax shouted, excitement coursing through his voice. "Keep pushing forward!" The Zorath pressed on, fighting with all their might. The tide of battle began to shift. As the final draconian ship exploded in a shower of sparks, cheers erupted from the Zorath. They had done it. Kira felt a rush of joy and relief wash over her. They had defended Earth against a powerful enemy, and they were victorious. In the aftermath of the battle, the Zorath gathered in the hangar. They embraced each other, tears of joy streaming down their faces. "We fought like true warriors!" Nira exclaimed, her voice filled with pride. Kira stood before her friends, gratitude flooding her heart. "Today marks the beginning of a new era for us," she said. "We are not just defenders of Earth, we are its guardians. Together, we will ensure that this planet remains safe." As they celebrated their victory, Kira looked out at the stars. She knew that the Zorath had forged a new path. They were a team, a family, and their bond would only grow stronger. The legacy of humanity would live on through them, and together they would protect Earth for generations to come. The dawn of a new era had arrived, filled with hope, courage, and endless possibilities.